And we're back on the San Antonio Soccer Roundtable, joined here with Victor. How are you doing this evening, Vic?
Good, good. A little tired from workout, but it was good.
Was it the up there goalkeeper, obviously, for North Texas? Was it your college workout that you just got done with, or
Yeah,
you
my
just
coach made us work out a little while ago.
gotcha? When does that season kick off? Just out of curiosity.
Well, right now we're in spring season, so we don't have a lot of games, but we do have a scrimmage this Thursday. The Korean Academy, they're flying in from Korea until we're in
Oh,
spring
nice.
season, and we were gonna play Texas United, a PDL team, but it got rained out. But we are planning to play FC Dallas in 3 weeks, the academy.
Oh wow, man! So you guys are already kind of starting to kick off with some of your preseason games and some friendlies and stuff like that, just trying to get ready for the season.
Yes.
And you got another season though fixing to kick off. Also, goalkeeper there for Corpus Christi FC there in USL League Two. I
Me
was
too.
I was just kind of curious, man. What's been the biggest transition for you? You know, playing at the high school level there for Stevens, going and playing college, and then now playing in USL League Two. Tell me about just that transition and kind of what that process looked like.
Honestly, now that I look back at high school, it's way different than like college and like it's really big to be honest. I'm playing it against like 25-year-olds here in college because since we're at JUCO, there's no age limit, so like it's way different. Like so he passed the ball, shooting and stuff, game wise, everything's different. And especially after my transition after high school to playing PDL when I was only 18, it was a great experience. It made me learn a lot of things going into my first season in college.
Yeah, so this will be your second season now, right? Playing with Corpus Christi FC.
Yes, sir.
So anything this season that you're looking forward to a little bit more now that it's kind of USL League Two versus PDL? Have you seen any differences or any changes or anything like that so far? Or is it still too kind of early to tell?
I mean, it is the name makes it more stand out more like USL officiated already. So I think I'm ready for it. I think we plan to win our conference champions of our PDO. So that's what
Gotcha.
Sebastian Hira never said. He said he brought in good players. So I go down there in 3 weeks and we start preseason.
Yeah, and speaking of that, you got a preseason match there for Corpus Christi FC versus one of our local UPSL teams. Tell us about that first game that you got coming up Saturday before Easter.
Yes, we play April 20th, and most of us, coach sent out an email like players that can make it, which a lot of players said they will. So I think all of our squad should be there. And what I've heard is that the game is sold out already.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So sold
the
out, going to be
the
facing off against the Bernie FC Thunder right out
Mhm.
there on
Yes.
that Saturday.
correct. A lot of fans. Last year too, our exhibition has a lot of people win stuff. Nice atmosphere and stuff.
How often do you guys do those just kind of friendly matches versus like San Antonio clubs and stuff like that?
Usually do once every year, like before the actual season starts, to see what the people like our Corpus people know what to expect in games.
Gotcha. You still waiting for that San Antonio FC preseason matchup for them to schedule that one?
Yes, I'll be ready to.
You be ready for it? Sitting in the box across from Cardoni now instead of Restrepo, huh?
I know, yeah. I miss Diego back there. Oh, actually watching Diego, but I watched the game against SAFC and Austin Bulls.
That was a good game. Yeah, he had a good showing in that one. What's it been like now with Diego kind of moving up there and training in Austin and stuff like that? Have you still keeping in touch with him and having some sessions?
Yes, well, not sessions, but he told me whenever I have a chance to let him know, and then he'll get me tickets and hopefully a session.
Yeah, he's got a big event coming up this weekend with Ever Guzman and company with his striker versus keeper session. I know you're not going to be able to make that, but you've been to some of his goalie war
Yes.
sessions in the past. What's it like going out there and just kind of training with them? You know, how has it helped your game participating in some of these extracurricular events like that?
I love training with him, just like the tips he gives me and all that, and looking at the way he plays, like everything keeps everything calm and stuff. The style of his play, and then his camps are phenomenal. The competition that goes, kids, adults, and everything that goes there, music, awesome.
So you're, I see you repping the Kronos sweater there. It's a little out of camera. I don't know if everybody can see it there on the podcast. So obviously, kind of repping the Kronos. Tell me a little bit about that. They just like reach out to you and say, "Hey, man, you wanna wear our gloves?" Or how did that come to be?
Honestly, the owner Abdul Rodriguez, he's the goalkeeper coach for Lights FC, the USL team in Las Vegas.
Hmm.
So he's the goalkeeper coach. And he's the owner for this brand. He started his company like my sophomore year in high school, and I just saw like a post on Instagram like who it was, so I reached out to him, and I was one of his first clients to start his company, and ever since then, now he has people like doing his gloves, sending gloves, and he has sweaters, gloves, compression shorts, everything you can think of, underwear, everything. It's
Man,
cool.
how do you get sponsored by Cronus, man? We're gonna talk after the show and everything. No, man. Well, it's always great to have you on, man, and catch up with you and everything. Harry, did you have any questions or anything like that you just wanted to ask Vic? Anything you were curious about?
Yeah, no, not so much about asking questions, but just more about League Two. I know Corpus Christi, their home schedule. They have the friendly, as mentioned. It's going to, the home games are at the Dr. Jack Dugan Family Soccer Stadium, which is at 800 Nile Drive in Corpus Christi. But the good news is, unlike years past, League Two's is also going to be, I believe, on some matches are also going to be on ESPN Plus. Looking at the USL 2 website here, so you may be able to kind of watch, Victor and Corpus Christi play on ESPN Plus if you subscribe to that tier for that here. And then, of course, Open Cup. Do you know if you guys are qualified for the Open Cup coming up or no?
To be honest, I have no idea.
So, but that's also going to be, if they did qualify on that, so it would be kind of fun to see if maybe a San Antonio
Open
UPSL
Cup.
team versus Corpus, or
Yeah,
if they advance to the second round, USAFC versus one of the, that'd be kind of fun to be able to see. Or,
I hope so.
but that'd be kind of cool. So hopefully we'll be able to catch a little bit more action, of the League Two for that here. So looking forward. I know last year I wanted to get down, didn't quite make it, but maybe this year I'll be able to catch some of the games. It looks like they start May 17th against AHFC Royals is the home opener for Corpus Christi FC.
Hey, just out of curiosity too, what do you think of that Lee High School program? I know you're a Stevens alum and everything, and obviously, they didn't really have the success that they would have liked to this season. I mean, do you know any of those guys over there at Lee, or did you play against any of them when they were younger?
Actually, yeah, it's with classes league when I played club, and I see they have a great run. Like they beat Lake Travis, right?
Yep, 4-1.
I thought that. Damn, we played Lake Travis my junior, and they're pretty good too. So I can imagine.
Got a good squad. Yeah, so we'll have to see if a San Antonio team can bring home the Texas High School Playoff Championship. But obviously, definitely going to try and make it out there to come watch you play on the 20th versus FC Bernie Thunder. So really excited for you about that. Really happy for you, man, and all the success that you're having. Any plans on transferring from North Texas and coming back on down to San Antonio so we can use your talents here?
To be honest, I was planning to transfer after my first year, but things changed, and I'm staying here another year at JUCO. And my coach Dean Johnson is bringing like even more better players for next season. And we went to nationals. We lost semifinal, so now we plan to win it all.
Yeah, that's an awesome experience, man. Go finish that chapter up there at your JUCO the second year. Go get that national championship, man, and then come on back down to San Antonio.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
All right, Victor. Will you take care, man?
Appreciate it.
Absolutely appreciate everything, and we'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Awesome. Take care.
All right.